Let's talk about it. Today's topic, we're talking about layoffs, and we're talking about Amazon and the tech sector. This is basically based on the tech sector. The last video I did was based on the banking sector. This one is based on the tech sector. Now, we know that Amazon is cutting the labor force. We already know that Amazon just ordered 750,000. They ordered 750,000 robots, right? They're already implementing AI. So what you think? They already have electrical cars now. The Rivian, they have a contract with Rivian. Because they have to make sure that they have zero carbon emission by 2030. Or else you will get it's called a fine. A slap on your behind. That's what it's called. Smash that like button if you agree. Subscribe to the channel. Leave them comments down below. Let me know what the workforce is, what's going on in your workforce. Is there job layoffs? Have you noticed? I'm noticing that I see way more women working than ever before. The other day, I walked into Lowe's to pick up some housing decor, right? And it's an older lady. She came in. She had to be, let's just say, in her 60s. She's going to ask and check up for her job application. And she's there checking up on their job application. Millions of people are doing the same thing. So I felt for this old person. I'm like, damn, that's how they get you. It's not now. Every decision you make leads you to where you're at today. Smash that like button if you agree. If you don't agree, still smash that like button. It's the truth. But anyway, and I started to realize, I said, that's when they get you. Who's going to be most affected by the housing market crash or the fact that inflation and food prices have been going up, which is nothing new to me. It's been going up since the day I was born. So tell me something new. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Smash that like button if you agree. But let's stick it to the OTs, the OGs, and the old folks. Which I respect my elders. I'm here to tell you that. I respect my elders. Always and forever. But anyway, let's continue. So I'm like, that's who is going to be mostly affected by this. The people who are living on a fixed income, right? That these other prices are unfixed now, unprecedented, right? But it's not surprising to me. Because I know by the time I get that age, it's going to be probably triple, quadruple the price for the same product. And they're giving you less. Smash that like button if you agree, but I realize that's who's being most affected by this. It's the older people. But let's continue to these tech layoffs. Before I start this video, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and share this video. Let me know if I add value in your life today. Just let me know.
Layoffs are coming fast and furious at the nation's tech companies amid fears of a looming recession. So let's take a look by the numbers. Microsoft announced today it would lay off 10,000 employees, or about 5% of the company's headcount, as the software giant braces for slower growth as companies spend less on their IT spending. And the online retail behemoth Amazon today began the process of eliminating more than 18,000 employees. That's the largest reduction in the company's 28-year history, and it comes after Amazon's workforce ballooned to more than 1.6 million employees during the pandemic, doubling the company's headcount from the...
Let me say something real quick. Y'all, I'm good with math, I'm good with numbers, right? If Amazon incurred 1.6 million people throughout the pandemic, now they're reducing their staff, and they just ordered 750,000, which is half of 1.6, right? Let's just say it's a little bit less than half. We're doing a little bit of rounding here, right? It's less than half. They just replaced half of their workforce already. That part. They just replaced half of their workforce already. They're not letting you know this. Why? Because what's in their best interest is their shareholders. If their shareholders get paid, I'm noticing this. When you do company cuts and company layoffs, pay attention to the stock market. Let whoever have eyes see clearly. Pay attention to the stock market, the options, the futures, because this is why. Like I say, problems become what? Profit. Leave them thoughts down below. Because as soon as they did that, guess what? Amazon jumped by a couple dollars. If you would have had an option play, you would have had 700 to 1,000%. Not financial advice. I'm just giving you, letting you enter my brain for a second. So I begin to think, every time I see a job layoff, you know I'm making some money. Every time I see cut who, cut what. Okay, let's hurry up. Let me get my cut. Okay, you're cutting these people off? Give me my cut. And I'm out. And I'm going to earn my cut. Ain't nobody going, I make my own money. Hell, I print it. I print it daily. So at the end of the day, look at it for what it is. I'm going to get my cut every time they cutting. So not financial advice, but pay attention when they're doing price cuts. Or not price cuts, when they're slimming down. And the most expensive thing on the labor force or workforce is the employee. So if you can replace the most expensive thing, follow me here. That's how I think. If you can replace the most expensive thing on your workforce, right? Is it correct to say that you're guaranteed to make more profit? Problems create profit. But let's continue.
Of 2019. But Amazon and Microsoft.
It's a little glare on the phone, but we still gonna get the job done.
Reporting that some
I ain't never stopped
60,000
nothing.
employees have been let go by tech companies in just the past year. And among them, software services company Salesforce said it would cut 7,000 jobs earlier this month, or about 10% of its workforce.
Migrants.
In November, Facebook parent company Meta slashed its workforce by 11,000 jobs, or about 13% of its staff, as losses pile up from the social media company's transition to focus on the metaverse. And Twitter, of course.
Y'all hear these people. Y'all hear what's really going on. Y'all hear what's really going on. I had something in my bed. Why ain't nobody tell me I had something in my bed? Leave them comments down below. See, the thing about me is I'm okay with my imperfection. I had to learn this language at the end of the day. So I'm okay with my imperfections. Let's continue. I ain't trying to be perfect. Well,
3,700 jobs after Elon Musk took over this fall, or that was about half the company's staff. More workers have quit in response to Musk's takeover, as the new CEO says the company was reportedly losing $4 million per day. But while some tech companies say they're hurting, it's worth noting that corporate profits hit a record high of $2.0 trillion in the third quarter of 2022.
That part.
That's according to the Commerce Department.
That's the point of this message right here today. You see how Amazon still made money off the fact that they replaced their employees. Salesforce did the same thing. All these tech giants did the same thing. Tesla did the same thing. But what was the ending result? Problems create profit. So what was the ending result? Simple. They made more money than ever before. So where's your cut? That part. See, at a point, you have to learn how to do other things other than trading your time just for money. If it ain't passively getting you any money, then you're still in the rat race. Smash that like button if you agree. They made, let me look at this again. I want y'all to see this number. It said that they made, I want y'all to see that, $2.8 trillion off the fact that they just did job cuts. Where is your cut? That part. Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. This is another episode of a healthy discussion. Leave them comments down below. Did you make money off the fact that they cut in their employment? Or are you just running around like everyone else trying to find a job instead of creating your own job? This is the greatest time to create something. Once again, this is the greatest time to create something because so many people are looking for a new what? Direction. Give them a direction. On that note, peace, blessings, and love. And remember, problems creates profits? What side of the table are you on? Nobody don't care. If you're complaining and doing all these things, who cares? Complaining ain't never get you nowhere. Stay on your square. Complaining ain't never get you nowhere. Stay on your square. Scale up. Learn something new. Because obviously what you're used to do, or what you used to do, is obviously is in jeopardy. You can't be a used to. It's either you're doing or you ain't doing nothing at all. On that note, peace, blessings, and love. And remember, positivity over negativity always. Can we talk about it?